Welcome to J Academy. In this video, I will show how to delete a node at the end of a circular singly linked list. So here also we are going to have three scenarios. The first scenario is that there will be no node in the circular singly linked list. There will be only one node, and the third scenario will be there will be couple of nodes. So let us see each case one by one. If there is a first scenario is that if there is no node, that means the head will point to will have a value of null. So head will be equal to null. So in this case, when the head is equal to null, you just have to print that the list is empty or deletion not possible. Anything you can type. So this is how we can deal with the first case. The second case is that if there is only one node. But the thing is that how we are going to understand there is only one node. You can have a condition that if head's link is equal to head, because this link, if suppose this node is at the address of 100, then this link is going to point to itself according to the definition, according to the architecture of CSLL. Okay, so this will have the address of 100. Okay, so and this head is pointing to this node, that means head is having the address of 100 as well. Okay, so what we can do, we have to first write if head's link equals head. So if this condition is true, that means it is having only one node. Okay, so if this condition head's link is equal to head, if it is true, it is having one node. And remember one thing, whenever you delete a node, before deleting try to print the data portion of the node. So you have to write printf %d then temps data. Okay, so that is done. Okay, so now after this, once you have printed the data, you can free this space. So you can write free head. Then now once you free this, you're writing free head, this node will be freed. Okay, then after that the head should be made null, because once you're removing the only one node, it becomes the case 1, that is, it is not going to have any node. So here you have to write head will be equal to null. Okay, and then you close this brace. So this is the second scenario. So what about the third scenario? If you have a scenario like this, where you have 1, 2, 3, 4 nodes with the data portion having 100, 200, 300 and 400. And the first node is having the address of the second node having the address of the third node, and the third node is having the address of the fourth node, and the fourth node is having the address of the first node, and the first node is pointed by head. So in this scenario, how to delete this last node? So we can think for some time? So you can pause this video and start thinking. Okay, let's see the solution. So what we can do is that first we are going to put a pointer to the first node. Okay, let us name the pointer as temp1, and then we have to move the temp1 to the one node before the last node. Okay, in this case to the third node, and then using the temp1 we have to do certain things. We have to print the data of 400, then we have to delete this node, the last node, and then put the link of the third node to the first node. Okay, so these are the things that has to be done. So the thing is that how will I understand it is going to come to the third node, that is a previous to the last node? So you can put a condition that, okay, while temps links link is not equal to head. So that is how you can write, and then if it is not equal to head, then you can move your temp1. Okay, in this way we can move our temp1 to the node previous to the last node. So let us start with it. So we are going to write temp1 is equal to head, So temp1 is going to now point to the first node. Then we are going to write while temp1's links link not equal to head. So till this condition is true, you can move your temp1. So temp1's links link. So this is not equal to head. Yes, you can move your temp1 here. If temp1's links link is not equal to head, you can move your temp. But temp1's link is equal to head, this becomes false. You cannot move your temp1 after that. So we can write temp1 is equal to temp1's link. So you are moving your link forward. And the moment the condition is false, it will come out and your temp1 will be pointing to the node previous to the last node. So once it is done, using my temp1, I will first, because I am going to delete this, so I am going to print the data. So we are going to write printf %d temp1's link data. So here what is the meaning here? So temp1's link is pointing to this last node and that data. Okay, so we got that. So once we get this, so we are printing it. Next we want to free this using my temp1. So I am going to write free temp1's link. So because temp1's link is what? Temp1's link is pointing here. So this address will be freed. After that you have to make this third node having the address, the link part will have the address of the first node. So that is very easy, that you have to write temp1's link equals head. So with this you can complete this case, that is the third case, and in this coding space I have collated all the three cases. That is my first case with no node, the second case with only one node, and the third case with couple of nodes. So let us see the entire code. So this is my entire code, okay, where you can see this, that we have considered all the cases of my case 1, case 2 and case 3. We are creating a temp node, temp1 pointer, and then we are having the first case if head equal to null, my second case, and this is my third case. So that's all guys. Please like, subscribe and share my video, and also please watch this CSLL from the beginning if you have not seen the previous videos. Thank you.